one red, pour out the Jameson for ancestors to swig.
You rescue me yet again. You put me first everywhere. You make me feel better than the multitudes. You rescue me yet again. You put me first everywhere. You make me feel better than the multitudes.
Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, anti-white supremacy bill. Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, anti-white supremacy bill. Here's what I want to say to Congresswoman Lee, who's a beautiful sister, even at her age, drop dead gorgeous. Black don't crack. Queen Mother, Sheila Jackson Lee. I want you to think about this anti-white supremacy bill real carefully. And the reason I want you to think about this anti-white supremacy bill real carefully, Congressman Sheila Jackson Lee, is because if this bill gets passed, it's going to be used against black people more than it gets used against white people. So I'm going to dare say I cannot support your bill, Congresswoman Lee, unless it's only against white people. Because if this is going to be a multicultural bill, I cannot support it because your bill seeks to cut down on quote unquote hate speech. Who determines what is hate speech? According to your bill, people in the conscious community can be charged with a federal offense simply for telling the truth about white people. According to your bill, if your language isn't specific enough, this so-called white supremacy bill can end up being an anti-black freedom of speech bill. So dear Congresswoman Lee, although I think you mean well, sister, I think you mean well, I want you to double check this bill, because if you're going to fight for a bill that restricts speech, they're going to use it against black people more than against white people. And how do I know this? Because we already have a federal hate crimes bill. The federal hate crimes bill was supposed to protect black people. The federal hate crimes bill was supposed to protect black people. The federal hate crimes bill was supposed to protect black people, but the federal hate crimes bill is being used against black people more than white people. Sheila Jackson Lee, I need you to rethink this. I need you to rethink this. And no disrespect, Congresswoman Lee, my dear elder. No disrespect, Congresswoman Lee, my dear elder. But I think you could put your time to better use by putting a bill through Congress for black jobs, to put trade schools back in the black high schools, to change the incarceration laws. See, I'm trying to understand why the Congressional Black Caucus is always majoring in the minors. I'm trying to understand why the Congressional Black Caucus is always majoring in the minors. I'm not going to say that that's not relevant, but that's not our biggest problems. Congresswoman Lee, our biggest problems are miseducation. How about a bill for black teachers? How about a bill for community control of the public schools? Gentrification. How about a bill to help the black homelessness? Police genocide. How about pushing the George Floyd police accountability bill? Economic castration. How about a reparations bill or economic stimulus bill for black America? Miseducation, mass incarceration, gentrification, police genocide, access to wealth, not restricting hate speech. Don't get me wrong. Hate speech is dangerous, but that's not the biggest problem we have. Congresswoman Lee, focus on the main problems we have, sister. Put a bill through for jobs, a bill through for schools, a bill through for mass incarceration, a bill for homelessness, a bill for reparations, not no white hate speech, because they're going to use it against us more than the white folks.